Here's a story that basically has been breaking the internet for the last week or so, and it involves Boston Celtics coach Ime Udoka and this cheating scandal. And what exactly is going on with the disgraced Celtics coach? So basically, here's the deal. All right, without getting involved in the drama, he's the head coach of the Celtics. So last year was his first year. The Boston Celtics, they're a basketball team. People play basketball in America, Layha. I don't know if you're familiar with this. This isn't football. This isn't rugby. This isn't cricket. America.
It's handball.
Handball. There it is. Adorable. So he was the coach of the Celtics. In his first year there, he took the Boston Celtics to the NBA Finals. They lost eventually to Golden State Warriors. But basically, he was a major factor in it. Fast forward, the season's about to start. And next thing you know, they start breaking news. Ime Udoka, the coach of the Celtics, suspended for the year. What? That's unheard of. You hear coaches get fired and they're gone. But yeah, you're going to sit this entire year out and then we'll revisit you in 2023, 2024. And everyone's like, what the fuck is happening right now? And it turns out that basically he's married, kids, engaged, whatever it is, to a very famous actress, engaged, but they have kids together. They've been engaged for 7 years.
Yeah.
So that's a red flag right there. Hello. And if you to Nia Long, if you've ever seen Friday, she's the cute girl that's running in the movie. Okay. So, well, basically the story is this, is that, all right, so he cheated on her. Okay, check. He cheated on her. All right, cool.
That's why he was suspended.
Yeah, it gets better. He cheated on her. He cheated on her with an employee of the Celtics who worked there. So, inter-office relationships frowned upon. Now, he's married, kids, engaged, what have you, cheats on her with this girl. Now, here's where it gets juicy. She works for the Celtics. She's married to his boss.
Oh.
Okay. Her name was Kathleen Nemo Lynch. She's a staffer of the Celtics.
That's so bad.
That's why
she's married to the Celtics VP of Finance, the mother sucker that pays the bills.
He's an idiot.
Okay, to Patrick Lynch. And he's been hitting it for a year, apparently. Nice. So he's the coach of the Celtics. He's the leader of men. He took his team to the NBA Finals. And on the low, he's cheating with his wife. Bad to begin with. Cheating on his wife with a woman who works in your organization. Very bad. Cheating on your wife with a woman who works in the organization who's married to a guy that you work for, the VP of Finance that runs the team, cuts the paychecks. Triple bad.
Is it his boss's wife, basically?
Yes.
Yeah. It's his boss's wife.
Yeah, essentially, yes.
Vice President of Finance.
Okay, the guy who cuts the checks, all right? So I don't know the inner workings of the Celtics, but pretty much if you're the VP of Finance, you're stroking some checks. So boom, breaking news comes out. Boom, 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 boom. Fired, suspended. Okay. He's making all the news. Should he be fired? This is a yes or no answer. We don't need to go. Okay, yes.
No.
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 No. Okay, so we have 1 yes, 3 no's. I'd like you to explain why he should be fired. But before we go there, what should happen to her?
Ooh.
She's not in the news at all. She hasn't lost her job. She still has a career there. She's got some explaining to do to her husband and for people that work for the Celtics. So in my opinion, fuck yeah, he should be fired. He's been banging his boss's wife. How are you going to be the guy that's coaching the team? Like, talk about distractions. Like, they'll fire a coach for a 4-game losing streak in any sport, okay? It not working out, fired. Talk about the turmoil that's going on internally. So I'd like to know from a woman's perspective, A, why you wouldn't fire him, and B, what should happen to the woman that he was cheating with that works for the Celtics that is married to his boss. So let's go down the list here of how this could work. Nat, you look like you're doing some mind wrestling over there.
It's hard because
you said that he should not be fired. Explain, and what should happen to her?
The only reason why I
Make it quick though. Let's not do a long thing about this.
The only reason why I say no is because I don't know the details of both relationships. I don't know what each of them are going through. Now,
let me just stop everybody here. You don't need to know any details. He's banging his boss's wife, They work in the same team together.
But what if they had this agreement like an open relationship, but it was private?
Right.
Then what?
Okay, so that's what you're saying.
That's the only reason why I would say no. Now,
Got it.
if you're taking that out of it, yeah, you should be fired. Like
Okay.
just simply because you lost a trust with somebody that you're working for.
Yes.
Like, how do you trust somebody after they've crossed the line? Now, if they were both in agreement, like, hey, we're in open relationships, then that's different.
Let's stop right here.
Okay.
This is not an open relationship.
Okay, so then, yeah, he
Okay,
should be
he's
gone.
engaged.
Okay, he
Like
should be gone.
Nia Long is coming out there being like, I'm fucking gonna kill somebody.
Okay.
The VP
But
of Finance.
what about the VP? What if he's like, we're in a
There's
relationship?
nothing like that. I appreciate that, but let's not
Okay.
go down that.
I'm just trying to,
I know.
I'm just trying to give
saying
just in case.
there's got to be something more.
There's just in
Sarah,
casers.
you mentioned that he should not be fired. Why?
So let me get this straight. The coach
Yes, him.
was banging who?
His boss's
His
wife.
boss's wife.
boss's
That
wife.
also works for the team.
I think that men have a better ability to separate emotions, and he's the coach of a team. And I think that's very important, right? So, like, I think that he could just, like, set those emotions aside and do his job, which is what I think the fans want, and then they deal with it. Like, if you fired him, like, mid-season or whatever, like, because of that, that's going to affect a lot more. And by the way, my headset went out.
Did it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get her headset working again.
But that's what I think.
Aly, you also said that he should not be fired.
No, absolutely not. It's about the value that he provides to the company. Does he provide results? You said that he was successful. He brought them
Correct.
to some kind of championship.
To the finals, yes.
To the finals, yeah. So I would say if the Boston Celtics, Boston?
Yes.
If they were to get rid of him, what other team would be willing to hire him? You know what I mean? Now, I will say I'm tired of these high-value men picking the sloppiest women to sleep with. Like, go get an escort. But at the same time, he's getting condemned for all this stuff. He's been engaged to Nia Long for 7 years. There's a reason why she's not his wife. That's number one. Number two, like, this VP, go check your wife. I think she should be fired because I don't think she provides as much value as Ime Udoka. I think that would be the big difference there. I don't think the VP should be removed or whatever, the VP of Finance.
So you're saying he should keep his job, the wife should be gone.
But how
It's
do you
about
keep
what
a
you
job with
provide.
somebody who lies to you? Like, say there's no
Exactly.
open relationship. How do you, like, look at someone and be like, I trust you after you just slept with my wife?
It's about results, not trust. Can he make the team do what it does?
That's what his
yeah,
job
but
is.
how do you, in a situation, like, how do you say, all right, bro, like, you got my back? And then
Yeah.
you're like, yes, but no. You know?
So I think I agree with both of you in terms of like it's about what kind of value he brings. Like I am still very pro Trump regardless of the things that he says about women, just because like I think he's a great businessman and a great president, right? So I'm able to separate that. However, what I will say is like when you start bringing like your sex life and your personal life into the workplace, it will inevitably affect the value that you can bring to the table. And I just think that's how it is. And I'm also very big on loyalty and trust. Yeah. And from a personal point of view and having a good work culture, because clearly there is a team here, I only want to work with people that I can trust and people that are loyal. So I don't want a snake in the fields in my area. So, you know, if somebody's doing something which is inappropriate and they are breaking the trust, then you're out, in my opinion.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.